you don't know what to do at home and you're always bored and you feel like you don't have a good life because you don't know what to do with your life and because you're constantly scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Reddit, Lemonade. There's so many social medias out there and you are stuck in them. But I don't blame you because they also do the same thing and I love it. But I'm going to talk about the things that you can do at home. So without any more chit-chatting, let's get started. So one of the things that the reason why I love my life so much is because I get to do everything and anything I want. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm learning how to sew. I never really did this, but I got so much inspiration from so many girlies on Instagram, and I decided to take myself into a course. And I did it, and I fell in love with sewing, and I'm constantly, I'm constantly making mistakes right now as I'm trying to do some pants for myself because I love my pants, work pants, satin pants. I've noticed that whenever I start having a hobby of mine that is new, I start getting excited, I start getting happier, I still feel good about myself. So that's a really good hobby that you should have. Sewing. If you know how to tailor your own things, you're not going to rely on expensive clothes. That's for sure. We rely so much on expensive brands because we think that they are the ones making us look good. But it's not it's not the brand that makes you look good. It's essentially the cloth that you're wearing. And you could be wearing the cheapest clothes, but if it's well tailored, you're gonna look like a baddie. You're gonna look good. And you can buy the most expensive clothes, but if it doesn't align with your body type, then essentially you're not gonna look good and you're not gonna feel good. So that is very important. Learning how to sew, it's one of my hobbies that I'm currently having, and I'm super happy that I have my cousin who let me borrow her sewing machine because I didn't have one. So ask family, friends, anyone who might have one. They essentially can help you out with that because you don't want to be buying things and breaking the bank because that is very hard. Numero dos, I recommend for you to start reading some books. I love reading books, especially the books I love. And I'm always reading about self-development, finance, marketing, accounting, investing, personal growth, habits, morning routines. I love those things. I love to talk about this on here on my platforms, and I just think that that's what fuels me every time I learn something new from each book, because each author has something to say and it's very important. So start reading those books because essentially they're going to change your life the way that they did back in 2020. I started falling in love with books because I had the time to read them, and I think I read like 24 books that year. Essentially it changed my life, it changed my trajectory of life, and I definitely feel happier and better about my way of life. So that is that. Another thing that I love to encourage people is to create content. I mean, not a lot of people want to do this because they're afraid of the opinions of other people, and it's very easy to get yourself and your work and your art. But I just think like when you start posting yourself and start doing something that you love and you can talk about countless, you can literally go years and years and years talking about the same thing. You never get bored. That's something that you can immediately think and say, I need to start creating content for this. Many people don't understand that you have something that other people don't have, and you gotta share that with the world. A lot of people don't know about finances, and that's why I talk about that here on my channel, on my podcast, because a lot of people don't even want to bother reading a book because they are not interested. But if someone is dissecting that part of finance or dissecting that piece of content for them step by step, then they're gonna be able to learn more about that, and it's gonna be easier for them. So people love when things get short and a very easy way to learn. So create content that helps other people, whether that's like if you are in love with a perfume, start like an Instagram account talking about the different fragrances that you love. I mean, I'm a huge perfume person, so I should probably do the same thing for myself. But lately I've been in love with perfumes. I mean, these perfumes are just so gorgeous, and I just think like, man, if I could just talk about perfumes, you know, I mean, I have so many hobbies, I can't be talking more about perfumes, but if I had like a YouTube channel on fragrances, I definitely would have one, because I just think they're just so fun. I mean, start scanning yourself and start seeing what you love, what you don't love, and I mean, start creating content for those people, because people deserve your content. So another thing that I recommend people doing is dancing, learning how to dance. And you can do this on your phone. You can always go on YouTube and start watching Zumba classes on YouTube. You don't have to pay for them. They're very, very, you know, inexpensive. Learning how to dance is very inexpensive, and learn it because dancing makes you happy. I mean, you got the song, you know, you got the movements, and you got a good outfit and some, you know, some boots, whatever you want to call it, some good heels, and you just start like dancing. And I tell you, happiness comes this quick when I start dancing. So start dancing. That's such a very healthy, very healthy hobby to have. So start doing some Zumba classes on YouTube. There's countless on there. If you don't like doing that, then I would recommend going to your gym, and they probably offer some Zumba classes, and that can really help you get endorphins and make you happier. Another thing that I've seen is like people love to draw. They love to draw. They just, man, I wish I had that talent, but I definitely don't have it. I have like 2 left hands. I don't have 2 left feet, but I definitely, because I know how to dance, but I definitely have 2 left. I have 2 left hands because I don't know how to draw. I suck at it. I don't know how to do calligraphy. I don't even know how to say it, but I definitely, like, I just wish I had right hands with art. I just don't know how to do that. But if you love doing that, go on YouTube and start listening, start getting yourself into art. It's not that expensive. Hobbies are not expensive. You don't have to. If you want to learn how to do some tennis, you just buy a racket from Academy and get yourself that green tennis ball, and just start doing that against your parents' house wall, so against the wall, and start doing it. And then from there you grow and grow and grow. You don't have to do everything at once and buy everything first, because we don't have that kind of money. Unless you're so rich, then give me some coin so I can start doing my hobbies too. But I don't have that kind of money yet. So I hope you learn some of the hobbies that I love to talk about, because they're important. So start having hobbies. Start doing those things, because essentially when you start learning how to get hobbies, you definitely don't have to get out at night to have some fun. You can stay in and be productive and love your life a lot more. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.